Israel confirms unprecedented military assistance to Ukraine. Israel has publicly confirmed for the first time that it has delivered Patriot air defense systems to Ukraine, marking a major shift in its stance on direct military assistance since the start of the full-scale conflict between Russia and Ukraine. The Patriot systems that we received from the United States have now been delivered to Ukraine. Israeli ambassador to Ukraine Michael Brodsky said in a recent interview with Ukrainian journalist Marichka Dovbenko, "These are systems that Israel has deployed since the early 1990s. We agreed to deliver them. Unfortunately, this information has not been widely discussed, but when people say that Israel does not provide military assistance, that is not true." For more than 2 years, Israel has maintained a diplomatic balance, focusing mainly on humanitarian assistance to Ukraine while not publicizing military assistance to avoid causing tension with Russia, a country with great influence in Syrian airspace where Israel also operates militarily. Mr. Brodsky's statement opens a new chapter in Israel's quiet support policy for Ukraine, attracting international attention according to the Times of Israel. It is still unclear how many Patriot U systems have been transferred. However, Israeli defense officials confirmed in 2024 that the country had decommissioned a total of 8 Patriot systems. If a significant portion of them were transferred to Ukraine, this could be considered one of Israel's most important military assistance. However, the Patriot systems that Israel transferred to Ukraine were the older version of the Patriot PAC-2, while Ukraine was provided with more modern Patriot PAC-3 systems by the US and Europe when US President Joe Biden was in power. The confirmation of the transfer comes as Ukraine faces a wave of Russian drone and missile attacks, including Shahed UAVs and Iranian-designed ballistic missiles targeting its energy infrastructure and civilian populations. At the same time, Israel's regional security environment is also in flux. Iran's growing influence in Syria, Lebanon, the Gaza Strip, and elsewhere, coupled with increasingly close military ties between Tehran and Moscow, is blurring the lines between conflicting hotspots. Some Israeli officials, speaking on condition of anonymity, have argued that the transfer of Patriots to Ukraine not only serves their national interests but also contributes to global security by putting pressure on the Russia-Iran axis and strengthening ties with allies, especially the United States. Russia has yet to comment. It is unclear whether the move will provoke a Russian response or pave the way for further military assistance. From Israel, however, it can be seen that Israel's military footprint in Ukraine, which was previously quite faint, is gradually becoming more visible, according to the Times of Israel.